Good evening. What a great pleasure it is for me, a medical oncologist, to present Research America's 2016 Legacy Award to Dr. Harold Varmus, one of the great cancer researchers in history. Dr. Varmus is the Lewis Thomas University professor at the Meyer Cancer Center of Weill Cornell Medicine. The Legacy Award recognizes those who have advanced scientific knowledge through research, dedicated themselves to lifelong efforts of research advocacy, and impacted our lives through their lasting contribution. Dr. Varmus is the ideal recipient for this special award, which Research America has given only 4 times in 20 years. Before the seminal work of Drs. Varmus and Michael J. Bishop, it was the conventional wisdom that oncogenic viruses infected cells with viral material that transformed a normal cell to a malignant one. In contrast, they discovered that the viral genetic material inserted into human DNA actually originated in the human genome and was picked up by retroviruses eons ago. This fundamental demonstration that the human genome contained the seeds of malignant transformation, the so-called proto-oncogenes, led to our modern understanding of how normal cells become malignant and led to the discovery of many of our most important oncology drugs now used for the more precise treatment of millions of patients around the world. For uncovering this basic understanding, Drs. Varmus and Bishop were awarded the 1989 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. Dr. Varmus continues to make major contributions to our understanding of the genetic basis of cancer through his work and through the contributions of the numerous scientists who have had the privilege of training in his lab. A graduate at Amherst College, he pursued postgraduate work at Harvard in English literature before going on to Columbia to earn his degree in medicine. He received further training in medicine at Columbia University Medical Center and scientific training in Ira Paston's lab at the National Institutes of Health, and then as a postdoctoral fellow with Michael Bishop at University of California, San Francisco, before joining the UCS faculty and in conducting his Nobel Prize-winning research. Over the past 22 years, Dr. Varmus served in leadership roles in the nation's most important centers for medical research. In 1993, he was appointed by President Bill Clinton as the director of the National Institutes of Health. He went on to serve as the president of Memorial Sloan Kettering, and in 2010 was appointed by President Obama as the 14th director of the National Cancer Institute. His years in those leadership roles were particularly significant. As NIH director, Dr. Varmus was instrumental in the doubling of the NIH budget. During his tenure as NCI director, despite diminishing NIH and NCI budgets, he started important new initiatives in cancer genomics and global health. He initiated novel grant programs for outstanding investigators, for staff scientists, and for addressing provocative questions. He also renamed the Frederick National Lab for Cancer Research and started an initiative there to study the RAS oncogene. Finally, under his leadership, the NCI developed more rational recommendations for the funding of our nation's cancer centers. Dr. Varmus's interests and service are broad and deep. He was also a co-founder and chairman of the board of the Public Library of Science, chair of the scientific board of the Gates Foundation's Grand Challenges in Global Health. He's a member of the National Academy of Sciences and the National Academy of Medicine. In the 1990s, when Dr. Varmus was NIH director and the Honorable John Edward Porter was chairman of that committee, they first became partners in advocacy in changing the future at Science at Work for Health and remain so today. And so, it is my great honor to present the Research America 2016 Legacy Award to Dr. Harold Varmus for his monumental contributions to medical research and research advocacy. Please join me in extending congratulations.